Hi students, so this class we are going to start a straight lines. In the straight lines, the first idea we are going to discuss is the inclination of a line. What is the inclination of a line? You know, this is an x-axis, y-axis, where these two intersect, which we will call it as origin. A line makes an angle theta with a positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise sense. A line makes an angle theta with a positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise sense. That theta is called the inclination of a line. Suppose you see here, this is a line, makes an angle theta with a positive direction of x-axis, in anti-clockwise sense. That theta is called the inclination of a line. Inclination of a line always lies between 0 degrees and 180. That means theta belongs to closed interval 0, open interval pi. So if theta is the inclination of a line, then tan theta is called slope of the line, which is generally denoted by m. M is equals to tan theta. So theta is the inclination of a line, then tan theta is called the slope of the line. Slope of a line is generally denoted by m, and the inclination always lies in between 0 degrees but less than 180. At the same time, can anyone say what is the slope of x-axis? The slope of x-axis is, x-axis makes 0 degrees with x-axis. That's why inclination of x-axis is 0 degrees. That's why tan 0 is the slope of x-axis. That's why slope of x-axis is equal to 0. At the same time, y-axis slope is not defined because y-axis makes an angle 90 degrees with the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise sense. So tan 90 is the slope of y-axis. You know, tan 90 is not defined. That's why y-axis slope is not defined. You can observe here, this is the x-axis and y-axis. This is one line, makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise sense. Now this is another line parallel to the previous line. These two lines are parallel. Now this line inclination is theta, means no doubt this line inclination also theta. And here theta is the inclination, means tan theta is the slope. Here also same slope. That's why two lines are parallel, then their slopes must be equal. At the same time, you can observe here, this is one line, this is one line whose inclination is theta, right? Now this is another line perpendicular to that line. Yes. Now this angle is equals to 90. Now can you tell me what about this angle? 90 theta. So this will be 90 minus theta, but this is the inclination of that line. That inclination is 90 plus theta. This line inclination is theta. That's why tan theta is the slope. This line inclination is 90 plus theta. That's why tan 90 plus theta is the slope. You know, tan 90 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. This line slope is tan theta. This line slope is minus cot theta. What about these two multiplication? We are getting minus 1. That's why one line slope is m1, the other line slope is m2. If the two lines are perpendicular, then product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. If the two lines are parallel, then their slopes must be equal. That's why x-axis slope is 0, not only the x-axis slope, any line parallel to x-axis, that means slope of horizontal line is equal to 0. At the same time, slope of vertical line is not defined. Vertical line slope is not defined. Horizontal line slope is equal to 0. But how to find out the angle between two lines with the help of this slope concept? So this is the regular x-axis and y-axis, right? So this is one line whose inclination is equal to say alpha, and this is another line whose inclination is beta, right? So angle between these two lines is equals to say theta. Let us say theta is the angle between the two lines. Now from this I can write beta is equals to, yes, theta is the angle between the two lines, means 180 minus theta is also the angle between the two lines, right? So from this triangle what we can write, beta is equals to theta plus alpha, right? So I can write theta is equals to beta minus alpha. But now this line inclination is alpha, means slope of this line is equals to tan alpha. This line inclination is beta, means slope of this line is equals to tan beta is the slope. Let us say this is equals to m2 and this is equals to m1. Now we are writing theta is equals to beta minus alpha. From this we can write tan theta is equals to tan beta minus tan alpha divided by 1 plus tan beta into tan alpha. In place of tan beta I can write m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. Now tan theta is equal to m2 minus m1 by 1 plus m1 m2. As I told, theta is the angle between the two lines, then 180 minus theta is also the angle between the two lines. That's why if one line slope is equals to m1 and the second line slope is equals to m2, then we can find out the angle between the two lines is given by tan theta is equals to plus or minus m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. With the help of this we can find out the angle between two lines. Okay, so tan theta is equals to plus or minus m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Whenever he is asking to find the acute angle between the two lines, acute angle between the two lines means tan theta is equals to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. That is the formula for finding the acute angle between the two lines. Acute angle means tan theta must be positive. That's why we are taking modulus. So that is the way we can find out the angle between the two lines. From here also we can say if the two lines are parallel, theta must be equal to 0. Theta is equal to 0 means this value is becoming 0. That's why we will get m1 is equals to m2 if the two lines are parallel. But now if the two lines are perpendicular means theta is equal to 90, tan 90 not defined, that's why denominator must be equal to 0. 1 plus m1 m2 is equal to 0 means we can say m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. If the two lines are perpendicular, then product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. If the two lines are parallel, slopes must be equal. So that is the brief idea about the slope of a line, inclination and the slope concept. Now, if a line is passing through 2 points, what is the slope of that line? I want to find out this particular line. This point is given as x2 comma y2, and here another point is given as x1 comma y1. Line passing through these 2 points. You know this height is y1 and you know this height is equals to y2. At the same time this distance, come on, can you say, this total distance is x2 and this distance is equal to x1. That's why this length x2 minus x1 whereas this height is equals to y2 minus y1. So this line inclination we don't know. Let us say this line inclination is equals to theta. If this is theta, then I can say this is also theta. Now tell me from the diagram what is the tan theta. Tan theta is equals to opposite side y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Tan theta is nothing but the slope. Ym is equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is the formula for finding the slope of a line passing through 2 points. This the slope of this line passing through the points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is the formula for finding slope of a line passing through 2 points. So just we can discuss a few applications based on this. The first question is given like this. Find the slope of a line which makes an angle 30 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis in anti-clockwise direction. We have to find out the slope of a line which makes an angle 30 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis in anti-clockwise direction. Observe here, we have to find out the slope of this particular line which makes an angle 30 degrees. Yes, which makes an angle 30 degrees with the positive direction of y-axis in anti-clockwise sense. This angle is given 30 degrees. If this angle is 30 degrees, now can you tell me what about this angle? This is, come on, 30, 90, this must be 120 or not? Now 120 degrees is the inclination of a line, so I can say tan 120, that is nothing but tan 180 minus 60, that is equals to minus tan 60, you will get minus root 3 is the slope of that particular line. So another question is given like this, x comma minus 1, 2 comma 1, 4 comma 5. These 3 points are collinear. Observe here, this is one point A, this is another point B, and this is another point C. We know how to show those points are collinear with the help of the distance formula, with the help of the section formula, by using the area of a triangle which I discussed in the earlier classes. X minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, 5, 1, determinant is equal to 0. Then also you will get the value of x. Here I am going to use the concept of slope. When these 3 points are collinear means what? Slope of AB is the same as slope of BC. And slope of AB is the same as slope of AC also. Anyone we can do it. Come on, tell me what is the slope of AB? AB's slope is equals to, slope of AB is equals to 1 plus 1 divided by 2 minus x. At the same time, slope of BC slope is equals to 5 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 2. Now equate these two, you will get the value of x. So that is the way of finding the value of x when the 3 points are collinear. So collinearity we can prove with the help of the slope concept also. Next one, the information is given. Slope of one line is double the slope of another line. One line slope is double the slope of another line, and tangent of angle between them is given as 1 by 3. One line slope is m, second line slope is given as 2m, and tangent of angle between them, tan theta value is given as 1 by 3. Then he is asking to find the slopes of those lines. Yes, tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2 in modulus. Now tan theta is given as 1 by 3. What happens this one? M divided by 1 plus 2m square is equals to 1 by 3. Otherwise we can take it as m divided by 1 plus 2m square is equal to minus 1 by 3. Because we are removing modulus, you will get plus or minus. Modulus removed with the plus, here with the minus. Now this simplification we can write it as 2m square minus 3m plus 1 is equals to 0 here. Whereas here 2m square, right? 2m square plus 1 plus 3m is equals to 0. Now we can factorize here 2m square minus 2m minus m plus 1 is equals to 0. If you take a 2m common, we will get m minus 1. Minus 1 common, m minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore you will get m is equals to 1 by 2 and m is equals to 1. Whereas here 2m square plus 2m plus m plus 1 is equal to 0. Same middle term factorization I am doing. If you take 2m common, we will get m plus 1. Plus 1 common, again you will get m plus 1 is equals to 0. Now from here you will get m is equals to minus 1 comma minus 1 by 2. So now m is equals to minus 1. The other line slope is minus 2. Double. Next m is equals to minus 1 by 2. The other line slope is double. So you will get minus 1. Then m is equals to 1 by 2. The other line slope is double. So you will get m. Next, when m is equals to 1, the other line slope is double. Therefore you will get 2. So these are the slopes of the required lines. These are the possibilities, right? So next they are asking this particular question, h comma 0. Next one is a comma b. Next 0 comma k. These 3 points lie on a line. Then what is the value of a by h plus b by k? He is asking a by h plus b by k value we have to find out. Now these 3 points are collinear, means as I discussed earlier, slope concept. So a, b, c. Tell me what is the slope of AB? B minus 0 divided by a minus h. That is the slope of AB. Is the same as what is the slope of BC? K minus b divided by 0 minus a. Right? Now the simplification, minus AB is equals to AK, right? Minus AB minus HK plus BH. Minus AB cancel. We will get BH plus AK is equals to HK. Divide the equation with HK. What we will get? If you divide with HK, we will get B by K plus A by H is equals to 1. So that is the idea behind the slope concept, right? So two lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Two lines are perpendicular, product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. Tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 is the formula for finding the angle between the two lines. At the same time, any horizontal line slope is equal to 0. Any vertical line slope is not defined. Okay, so next class we are going to discuss about different forms of the equations of a line. Okay, bye.